Mm-hmm. Okay, welcome. A bit late today. I mean, yes, I originally wanted to play yesterday. But there was like some weird event going on outside, so yeah, that didn't work out correctly. Anyways, now it's time to play the game. Today, a bit late on everything, but that is alright. Just a little bit tired. I mean, I already went to sleep. Or fell asleep, should be saying, after coming home from work. I was like, let me lay down. I'm gonna set 2 alarms in like 10 and 15 minutes, so that I'm not gonna fall asleep for sure. That worked pretty well. Then I was like, I want to cook dinner, but the actual thing I want to cook kind of takes way more time, so let me just slap like a burger into the pan. Go with that. Fuck. There's a door behind me. Closed. Oh, it wasn't a door. Okay, yeah, that's unfortunate. Let's use the railgun. I do like to rail some dudes sometimes, you know. No further context needed. Oh, come on, this was disgusting. Yaku. Yaku! Don't do that. Come on, I can do that. I can absolutely blast this guy to the past. He's gonna take you back to the past to play good games that don't suck ass. That's Yaku. Yaku royally runeborn, as they say. As I'm now called. It's so easy and convenient to change your name online. Except for Twitch, because they're kinda dumb. Like every other website, like many websites out there that I know, when you change your name, they kinda like hotlink your old name to your new name. At least while the old name has not been retaken by somebody else. Except for Twitch. Like the amount of times I'm sometimes browsing Twitch and I'm like, okay, yeah, I like this guy or like this girl, blah blah blah. I might want to check back in at sometimes and reevaluate if I really want to watch them and follow them. And then they change their name and bada bing bada boom, I have no idea what they're called now. Which is always fun. That's roughly how it works. What the fuck does this do? Oh, it opened up this. Interesting. Well, let's like do that a little bit differently. Why do you have to change? Ah, hello. Why do you have to cause me damage? I've done nothing to you. Man. I feel like a rat. Swimming around in the sewers and having fun. There's like this video. Like, you think there are like no... At least I don't think they are like rats. Or like it's as common here in Switzerland. I've never seen like a rat outside of people having them as pets, at least. I've seen mice plenty of times. That's like a given. But even then, it's kind of rare if you don't live on the countryside, I would say. What? 20 pop? Can you repeat that? Come on, explode, please. What do you mean you're still alive? Didn't I kill you? do it the correct way then. You try to be nice, but... Oh, hello. That's why there's like another one there. But yeah, rats is, and like mice, it's like rare. But rats I haven't seen, and the thing I want to say is... I once saw this video about a rat that kind of like swam up a toilet bowl. Like through the thing. The weird bend that you have in toilet bowls. And that always kind of scared me a little bit. I don't know, you know, while you're on the shitter, that's just a vulnerable moment. And having like a creature that can just breathe, basically, on the water. Well, it doesn't breathe on the water, but it can hold its breath for quite a while. And it can climb up the toilet. Then essentially up your ass. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. I know there are people that are. I remember some of these like shock videos and whatnot and shock stories. Of people, you know, shoving living creatures up their ass. Like ferrets. Maybe not ferrets, but it's implied. Potentially. But yeah, I've still like a guy who was like into hamsters. I remember there was like a shock image, a shock story, or even a shock video. I don't remember what exactly it was. I also know there was like a South Park episode like that, but I think that was a real thing, if I remember correctly. They based it on something. I might also just misremember. That's always, you know, half the world. You know, back in the day, we couldn't just say, "Grok, is this real?" You get like, was there something there? Yeah, there was. I could use some health instead of these. Give me a rocket launcher. Oh, that's a gun. That's a gun. It's a rocket launcher, actually. Oh, lady, don't scream at me. One more to go. Hell yeah. I haven't even paid attention to the objectives. I would never do that. Why would I? I'm more of a, you know, gung-ho kind of guy. If it works, it works, and if it doesn't work, well, fuck me, I guess. Don't. Thank you. Can you say you did that in your life? Catching rockets midair. Right. It's a platformer segment. Boom, boom, boom. What exploded? There. Oh, hell yeah. That was a railgun, I think. So some extra ammo. And this is quad damage. I already have a quad damage, so let's just hope I don't waste everything here. Ooh. Some of this shit. Oh, hell yeah. That was a one shot. Yeah, quad damage with the railgun, pretty sweet. As sweet as sugar and chocolate. I don't necessarily like too sweet things. Like, I do like sweet things. But there's like a certain limit. Every time I have something from like the US, that's like, I don't know. That's a bit too extreme for me. Like, it's when stuff is just sweet to be sweet and not like sweet in like a nice taste, right? Like a Fanta is sweet here in Switzerland, but it's still kind of orangey and tart and has like nice flavors. But some like drinks that you get in the US are just sweet for the sake of being sweet. That's at least what I feel like. And it's not my favorite genre of drinks. Ah, that was not the way I planned it to. Come on, I cannot counter steer. Well, I can kinda. is the BFG, right? That worked surprisingly well. I mean, last time I did determine that the BFG is kind of ass. At least in comparison to Doom. Like, in Doom, it kind of shreds everything. Right? It's like a big ass paper shredder. Nothing is left. Here, it's a little bit less powerful. But yeah. Like, one of my favorite drinks, I talked about this before, is like this alcohol-free version. Or I don't even know if there's an alcohol-based version of it, and they don't just make the alcohol-free one. Oh, hello there, all of you guys. Let me snipe you out of the air. If you just want to fly around. It's like really nice, but it has like it's sweet. But it also has like this kind of like tartness, like not necessarily sour, but like just like a nice bite to it. It's called Summersby, or wild berries or something like that. And I like that, you know. I feel like this is like the perfect drink when you want something nice. Of course, there are like other drinks that are like very nice, like Rivella. It's a Swiss drink made from milk whey. It's super nice, like it's extremely refreshing on a hot day. There's nothing I love to drink more when it's like really hot outside. It's like a cold Rivella. That's like the best. It's the absolute, I absolutely love it. Especially since, you know, both the normal and sugar-free taste exactly the same. Now we can go back here somewhere. It's like nice how this like looped around. Very interesting. I've like sometimes seen people like drink it, like in these all taste testing snacks around the world and whatnot videos, and they always hate it because it's, you know, it is a strange taste if you've never had it before, but it's not like bad, right? What do you mean access denied? It has like a nice, you know, kind of flavoring to it. But of course, you know, something I also like is like, we have this drink here that's called Orangina. It's basically like an orange soda, kinda, but it still has like orange pulp in it. And I wish they would make more variants. I think there maybe are more variants. I know there's a blood orange one. But you know, call me crazy, but I don't feel like there's really any difference between orange and blood orange. Maybe like in, it's a little bit more sour, but the only difference is the color. So I'm always a bit confused when they make blood orange as a separate taste, because I have no idea what exactly that's supposed to be. I feel like it's the difference between water and sparkling water. Like sure, it's different. It might have a little bit of a different note to it, but it's essentially the same. It's still water. I like sparkling water though. I have a soda stream. One of the best things I bought. Fully honest. I got like 2 devices I bought ever since. Welcome. Let's see. Let me actually check something. I just saw that the chat didn't work correctly. Or maybe it did. Because it did show up here. I don't know. That reminds me of Doom on Doom on PlayStation specifically. I mean, that's a way to put it. Like if you don't know, Quake is from the same guys as Doom. It's essentially the game they made after Doom. So it's essentially Doom 3 before Doom 3 existed. And not the grenade launcher, the railgun. Of course, this is like a little updated version. Welcome, by the way. How are you doing? These women and their rocket launchers. But yeah, I honestly think I said this before, if I had to decide between Doom and Quake these days, I probably would go a little bit more on the Quake side. Because I do like the 3D-ness of it. Even though like a nice Doom 2 map and whatnot cannot be beat. Both has its charms. Let me say it like that. There's like a Doom version I want to play. Quote-unquote version. It's called Free Doom. It's essentially an open source re-implementation of Doom. So I might do a stream of that at some point. I'm doing nice. It's been a bit of a boring day at work until the end. Then somebody called me about a problem that I have no idea about, because it's out of my like area of expertise. You know, there's always like this. I had this like a few times now when, and I know this myself, like when somebody calls you and they are very clearly like upset. And not like upset in the sense of they're angry, they're like upset as in they're about to cry. Like, I hate that. It's like, man, you know, I wish I could help you, but... And I hear it in your voice that you're really stressed out and everything, but I just can't. It's always a bit... I don't know. It's stressful. It's like you look at a puppy. Or like in general, like an animal that was run over, you're like, ah. Can we not? We both know where this is leading to, and at this point it's just sad for everybody involved. Yeah. That was like the end of my day today. Especially since like, I told like the guy called me and it's like, oh, you know, it's like very important. I'm like, yeah, I know it's important, but I have to still walk home for like a couple of kilometers. I have to go now. I can look when I'm back home. Then he kept on begging. I was like, okay, you know, let's spend like another like 5 minutes or so on it, trying to see if there's anything I can do, which wasn't much. Oh hell yeah, ammo pack. Even though I still have like plenty of ammo. Let's go back to my favorite gun, the railgun. Honestly, there's nothing that beats the railgun. But yeah, to go back to the previous thing I was talking about, there's like 2 devices that I don't regret buying for my kitchen. Oh. One was an air fryer. I've used that thing ever since I bought it for everything. Like absolutely everything. This was one of the best investments I ever made. Like I always heard, you know, from like cartoons and whatnot and from online jokes from people like, you know, as a college student that like lived on his own for the first time in their life. The microwave was my best friend. I'm like, dude, if I would ever like have to move out again on my own, I'm gonna get myself an air fryer like stat. That was such a good investment. And the other one was a soda stream, just because I do like sparkling water. But I don't exactly see the point in buying bottled ones, and you could just buy, you know, make it yourself mostly. I don't even know what these guys are saying. 20 pop? Maybe some made up gobbledygook. Was that like Tolkien's thing? Kind of shut himself off and just made up languages for a good chunk of his life. And that's gonna go down on Friday, which is tomorrow. Fucking Lord of the Rings. I did a little bit of test playing and I already... Oh, I felt the nostalgia so much, dude. You don't even know. I just want to kind of sit down and play the entire thing. Right then and there. But of course you can't do that. That would be dumb. So yeah, I'm looking forward to tomorrow though. I'm trying to do... I'm probably gonna play it in widescreen. You know, it doesn't support it, so it might look a little bit stretched, but it's alright. It's not as bad as some other games. At least from my little test. But yeah, that's like a childhood game. Lord of the Rings, The Third Age. Like, it's actually hilarious how... It's like, this is my favorite genre, right? Taking a movie franchise and making a JRPG out of it. Like, it's not the first time this has happened as well. One of my other favorite games is the 3 Harry Potter games for Game Boy Color and Advance, which are also just JRPGs, which I think is the most most hilarious thing, really. Could I can crouch, so I do have a yeah. I think I do have a suit still. Yeah. Awesome adrenaline. This thing is closed. Let's see, is there like a way out somewhere? It would be important. Up there. Okay, there, it seems. Okay. Very cool. I mean, getting the adrenaline was very nice. That wasn't that nice, though. Falling down. Oh, there's some health there. Very, very cool. Like, I actually should go and check if there are, like, other games like this. I don't necessarily suspect it being a thing. But it would be very cool, though. Like, what are, like, other bigger franchises that exist? Imagine Disney and a JRPG. Me saying that knowing full well Kingdom Hearts exists. Okay, there's like a... Why is every... Like, why are there like a million doors that are closed? Please. Give me, like, a place to go. Okay, this is like a dead end. Here? Access denied. Ah, right. You can blow up the world. It's dynamic. Ooh, so modern. Like, when I remember when, like, Battlefield Bad Company came out and did, like, the big thing about this game was like, oh, you can break everything. So cool. I think ignoring that. And the game itself was, like, really cool, right? It was actually a good game. That's, like, one of the bigger parts about it. Today, you would have a game with, like, a gimmick like this. Something new, something exciting, and they would just say, you know, let's make that the only part of this game. Good gameplay? Nah. Just a gimmick. Maybe sell some skins. Speaking of Battlefield, I currently see like the discourse of like of the new Battlefield. And how great it is. And how Call of Duty is trying to catch up again. Because it's kind of fitting if you ask me. Because the thing with Call of Duty is they've been doing catch-up for a while now. Like, not only did they chase the Battle Royale thing, but they actually, like, chased Fortnite. Ah, come on. Yeah. Nope. Let's do it like this. Like, I didn't even know what the state of like Call of Duty was, and then I saw like the skins and whatnot that they give you. It was dumb, but in a way it was charming, because, you know, have you ever seen the Chinese Call of Duties? That's a wild ride. Like Call of Duty Online from China, which was shut down, mind you, but still very, very interesting that this exists. I mean, in general, all like the Chinese exclusive versions of games are very strange. That's like a fever dream. Like, imagine that's like one of your only... how do you say? Exposure to like the series, or to any series, is the Chinese version. Like, that's wild. Let's do the rocket launcher. Oh, fuck. I forgot that I didn't kill these guys yet. Oh, there's a dude like back there, sniping at me. Come on, dude. Is he still alive? He is. Like, I can't exactly see it because of the draw distance, or the fog, which, you know, often was done to hide bad draw distances back in the day. And today it's done to hide bad draw distances because of consoles, and generally games being like extremely resource intensive. It's funny how you know, what goes around comes around. It's a never-ending game of cat and mouse video games. Can you come down? Like your buddy? I'm also like really bad at hitting this guy right now. Come on. I don't even know what I was doing there. That was not my best performance. There was nothing here. Okay. Grenade launcher. Fuck. Yeah, maybe don't like load random saves. Where is it? Here. Grenade launcher. It doesn't have enough velocity to like go up there and do chaos. That worked much better. Oh, hello. This time he did come down. I feel like there should be like another one up there, but I might have been able to get him with the BFG. Oh, you scared me. This is the second time this guy got me. Like, it might be just me, but the grenade launcher and like the hyper blaster and the railgun in a way look a bit similar. There's a dude there. Blood and guts everywhere. Just the way I like it. Nice and visceral. Oh, I almost ran into that grenade. Is there like... Okay. Actually got him. Oh. Thanks for shooting me up here. If only there would be, you know, some stuff up here as well to grab. Let's go back a little bit to the machine gun, why not? Haven't used it in a while. I mean, when you have like grenade launchers and whatnot, it's almost not necessarily to use those, to be fully honest. Of course, there's like immediately a guy coming with his nades himself. Thank God for the machine gun, or for the chain gun. Even though it it eats ammo like a motherfucker, of course. You need the blue key. Okay. Can you tell me where it is? I mean, I can use this if I so desire. Okay, out of bullets. Of course he got me with some stray shots right through the cracks. I think that's a new enemy as well. Door open, please. That's definitely some new enemy. And he has quite some gear on him. Okay, I got the first one. I haven't seen the reviver for quite a while now. They almost kind of gave up on them so far. They would like be perfect for this part. Okay, good, he's gone. Gone but not forgotten. I mean, he certainly will show up again. Soon enough. Yeah, this will kill me. What the fuck? I mean, if I explode these, I will definitely get there, but I could also just, you know, do this. Get the blue key card like that. Skip a lot of the bullshit. Come on, buddy. Can you not aim up? Oh, fuck, I didn't mean to. Oh. I didn't mean to fall down. Honestly, let me go and check if there's like some health down there. Not a fan of these guys. Man, they have a lot of health. Being just like weird little robots. There's something up there. I mean, I've seen this guy. Yep. What's this thing? What was that? Invulnerability. Okay, very nice. Slightly not high enough. Well, I'll take it. Come on. I think there's something up there. Mega health. Hell yeah. And a BFG? Oh, come on. Okay. Do you have a suit? I don't have a suit. Why would they not give me a suit for this area? There would be one. Or at least armor. Stupid little lambs. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, I already have adrenaline, but getting some extra does not hurt. Well, it did hurt a lot, but having a little bit of extra health does help. I do love how adrenaline kind of increased your health by 1. I wish it would be a little bit higher. That's where I need to go. Game? Ah. There would be a ladder here. Ah, right. I'm stupid. Of course. I can just go up here. Right, that was a thing. And then I can backtrack and use the blue keycard right here. Which is nicely denoted by the blue keycard sign. Even though the keycard itself looked kinda green when I picked it up. If you can be a little bit honest. Don't just nade me. I mean, this guy was out of his animation anyways. He shouldn't even have been able to shoot nades. Let's just... Yeah, why not? The good old-fashioned way. Alright. Don't do that. Yeah, I lost a lot of health there. A lot more than I should. And I do want to get up there. Which I might be able to do with the environment suit. As in, there might be a secret here. Alright, you cannot. And then you get some body armor. That's how you get that stuff. Then... Okay, there's nothing up here. In that case, I'm not gonna waste all of the health that I have. Which is very little. At the current time. Oh, there's god damage down there. Which... interesting. I die when I hit the blades. That certainly was not intended. I mean, I could make a rocket jump over there. But does it do anything for me? Ah, very practical. The game wants me to go there. Which, to my understanding, I have no idea how to get there. I mean, with a rocket jump, sure, but... I would need to equip the rocket launcher for that. Did I do something wrong? Like, did I miss like a button or something? I might have actually missed a button or something. I feel like this should raise up and then I can swim in it. I think that's the way it's intended to be. To be done. Well, in that case, rocket jumping, it seems to be the only way. Unless I go and search for a button, but let's be honest here. I mean, there's no reason the game gives me a BFG here. Like, they're absolutely... This was the intended way. You do have to stay on your feet to notice that. Ah, hell yeah. Raising bridges. Oh, I'm back in the other level. And now it wants me to backtrack like a million times, I guess. Access denied. Who are you to deny me access? That's like a way older part of the stage. Access denied. It's like a way to pull up the objective. Center view. F1? No, that's the console. I don't think there is. Ah. Activate stations 1 and 2. Access denied. What? Did I do something completely out of order? By accident? Ooh, that would suck. Shit. Thought maybe I can... I think I can strafe jump over if I don't mess it up. I might need... Ah, come on. I don't even need a rocket jumper if I can... There we go. Strafe jump it. Okay, there was nothing up there. There was nothing like down here. I mean, back there, that was like only a secret and whatnot. So if I backtrack further... I mean, this is where I entered the level. Might have missed something. And the game kind of like... was like, okay. There you go. Like I pressed this button. I went up there. I feel like this place was suspicious where... because there was like nothing to do here. I do have one idea. Is there like a way for me to get onto the pipes? No. I might have to look this up. Got this? That's just a pewter. That's the button I pressed. Pumping station 2. I think that's just the area I'm in. We need to do... Some silly strafe chomping, you know. So let's see. Go in here. Blah blah blah. Down here there's nothing, I would guess. Fuck. Don't fall in again. Press this button, go over here. And then the game leads me all the way over there. I already went down there. Ha ha ha. Access denied. Toxic waste dump. Let me see if there's like a... if this is like a known thing. Quake 2. Toxic waste dump access denied. Okay. Okay. I see. There's like apparently a super easily missed part with the pumping stations. Which, good luck finding those again. Like, essentially, if you don't activate the first pumping station, you can complete basically the entire level. As I did. But you cannot progress past the door. Which, very cool design. Oh, don't drop in there. Okay, this is where I fell down, just the start of the level. So now I need to kind of like backtrack everything. Ah, yeah, let's save like the regular shotgun. Right, I'm kind of sorry about that, but this is the game's fault. To be fully honest here. It's not like there's anything I need to pick up right now. I have like full health, I have full... well, I have like a good chunk of armor. Then you go over here. This was not possible, and then I think I pressed this and went down here. And this leads me into pumping station 1, okay. And here the music is still playing. Which I presume means that there's unfinished business here. There is. Oh, what the fuck, dude. That was dumb. Also see how the music is essentially turned immediately off again. And then you can like swim through that sludge if you had an environment suit. I guess they, you know, didn't expect you to be a pro gamer and strafe jump over there or use rocket jumping. Oh, come on. But yeah, that was like a really easily missed button. Especially since like you come into the room and there's like a big sign that says exit. Go here. So why do you need to set up barricades? Like, come on, dude. Let's rail those bitches. That one bitch, the rest are dudes. But we don't discriminate here. Your typical Yaku Royal Runeborn stream, everybody gets railed. Be it man or female. There we go. And now the door is open, hell yeah. Things just kinda exploded. Oh, now I'm here again. Man, this area is really confusing. How much like loose back and everything. He wants me to go to the other side. Yeah, I remember. Okay, yeah, this last time this door was also kinda locked. Hell yeah. I still was missing a bunch of kills. For some reason. Huh. I guess those were secret areas. Let me quickly use this opportunity to go and grab something to drink. There we go. Man, while I was in the kitchen, which is like 2 meters from here, at most, I bought dragon fruits again today. 2 immediately, because they were kind of cheap, so I was like, let's buy them. I still have to eat a dragon fruit that actually tastes good, mind you. So far I had ones that tasted like nothing and ones that barely tasted like anything. Just a little bit of sweetness. Still trying to find like that one magical dragon fruit that's like, oh yeah, hell yeah. It actually tastes like something. But I had like the white ones before, but I never had the red ones before. And I had the most concerning shit a couple of days ago when I ate my first one. Or like last week, I think that was. Because my bowl was entirely dyed red because of the dragon fruit. Like, I wasn't aware that the redness was like beets, so that it completely dyes everything. I was like minding my own business, like just waking up or whatnot. Like, to do my business, stood up, turned around, looked at the bowl, and I was like, man, did I murder somebody just now? What the fuck? Yeah, that was a scary moment. But this time I'm prepared. Okay, this time I'm ready with the BFG. Come on, dude. Don't be like that. I saved up all my ammo for you. Oh, of course he has like 3 fucking rockets immediately hitting me. What a guy. So let me grab everything. Try this again. I mean, I feel like the game really wants you to to use the chain gun here. Seeing how there's a lot of chain gun ammo, but let's be honest here. This was the better way. Do you have to just shoot this? No. Can I shoot this wall though? Yeah, the ray gun. Okay, nope. What do you mean the level is over? I thought this was like just a regular ass boss fight and done. Fuck. Telling me there's like an entire level here? Also, what's with this thing? Coming out of the ground like multiple times. Don't retract. I love how, for some reason, the head bobbing is way more extreme when you crouch. I wonder what the decision was for that. The reason. Come on. Come back down, please. Ah, hello. Man, these guys have quite the health pool. Thank God he was in such a dumb spot. Laser got locked down. Evacuate immediately. Oh, this is gonna be some Metroid shit. Where's the timer? Don't worry. I've learned how to strafe jump before. Is this something here?
8, 7, 6, 5,
Oh, hell yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Press any button to continue. Alright, this looks really bad. That's actually... this looks, I mean, for back in the day, this was probably impressive. Like, oh, look at this big gun, hell yeah. But this looks like my first 3D animation. A little bit. I did the Blender Donut course, and next up I'm gonna do a low poly gun with explosions. I mean, I personally can't do shit like this, I wish. I really should spend some time learning Blender. And generally, like, learn the arts. That would be so useful. I could just draw my own thumbnails. I wouldn't have to make them in GIMP. Oh. You die when you enter the chute. I mean, it wants me to go there, but... this seems more exciting. Come on. Go back down. I mean, some ammo? Yeah, I don't think that's worth it. If there was like an adrenaline here. Speaking of, there's an adrenaline here. Oh, got fish there. What do you mean you can stand 3 rockets? Rockets just aren't as powerful as they used to be. Just not the same anymore. One fish survived even. This guy's chilling. One thing I've noticed so far that feels kind of strange is the amount of armor shards is like exceedingly low. compared to like other games in under like Doom and Quake games. I see, now I can go in here. Missing 2 rockets, okay. Come on. That's one of these guys. Hello. You mind? Yeah, they just have way too much health. He didn't even drop anything. Or did he? Ah, nothing. What a guy. What the fuck? Oh, secret level. There's like no gravity here. Hell yeah.
Computer updated.
Oh, this is cool. I mean, for 1997, this is like insane. Having like various levels of gravity. Of course, the actual programming for that is extremely easy. You just change the value of which your character falls and rises by a certain amount. Oh, come on. Can't be doing that. Of course, there had to be like a million flying enemies that are not affected by gravity whatsoever. I need to use my adrenaline. Also, I'm gonna use my quad damage as well. Yeah. 1 second. Cat on the PC. Wrong gun. Hello? Can you... I mean, there was definitely something up there that I could have grabbed. Yeah, quad damage here was a good decision. Would actually want some more as well. Yeah, that was dumb. I should use something that's a little bit more controllable. Especially with this little gravity. Let me quickly go check this previous area. Like, was it up here? Yeah. Like, I feel like with a rocket jump, I could make it up there and get maybe some cool shit. That's where it came from. Here. Yeah, I think that's just like a later part of the level. And having done the previous level. Let's maybe not repeat that. With that I mean... Huh? With that I mean... doing things out of order. And getting stuck again. The gravity could be a smidgen lower though. It is a bit very extreme. Like sometimes just walking into the walls kind of propels me upwards. See, that's more like it. That's how you do it. I feel like there's another coming soon. Destroy the computer panel. Come on. Do we have to destroy the computer panel? take out the communications dish. What the fuck are you doing behind me? You piece of shit, I'm almost dead again. Of course they had to sneak up on me. That's a glass ceiling. That's one glass ceiling I cannot break. Compared to all the others. Oh, now I'm up here, actually. Oh. There were like a bunch of enemies here. Oops. Yeah, that didn't turn out too well. But there has to be a way to grab that stuff without dying. I'm sure about that. Let's see. Oh, this might be the level ending. That's why. Ah. Or I can just close the gate. Hell yeah. In that case, I will probably have to go back here in a second. After I destroyed the dish. Even though it's the yummiest dish in the world. Oh, it's this guy again. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight you fair, you know. How much can this guy... I don't have the quad damage anymore, no I don't. Would have been helpful here. Well anyways, he's out. He's down. There's nothing left to gain from him. What a weakling. There's a railgun down there. Oh, come on. Yo, Dapex. Welcome. How are you doing? Hell yeah. It's space. They really went for a more sci-fi theme with this one, didn't they? Compared to the Lovecraftian earlier one. The first game. I had no idea what they thought of the rest of the series. Yeah, that was... I wish I could, like, fall a little bit faster somehow. Oh, I see. I see. I didn't notice that. Yeah, you need to have spatial awareness. That was like one of the big challenges, if I remember correctly, like with early 3D games. Lizard, 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 iguana. Well, that's a good way to do. Okay. Nice.
Computer update.
Very nice. Yeah, with like early 3D games, they had like how do we teach people to be like aware of spatial things happening around them? Like, how do we teach them that there's maybe something up there? Stuff, you know. on this level. I mean, that was a fun little side mission.
Computer updated.
So far, though, the secret levels haven't really... I mean, the few I've found, of course. They haven't fully convinced me. And all of that because I went down here instead of straight ahead. Still not a fan of these guys. Where's the railgun? The one and only. Like, I might be a bit biased because I played a lot of Instagib. But the railgun is just unbeatable. Even if it's a bit weak sometimes. But just being able to just, you know, basically insta-fry everybody. Or like, without having to wait for a shot to arrive and just kinda hit them. It's just the way to go. Oh, it's a reviver. You don't revive anybody, buddy. Especially with your attitude of walking into a wall. Just edited my job application and sent it to a few places that it's in my domain. Well, I hope you get your job. What are you applying for? I remember, you know, I had, like, with my last job, I pretty much applied to every place. Before I applied to one place that was, like, just a different job area outside of my actual thing that I, you know, learned. And there I got the job. And I've been there ever since. So it was a good decision. And with ever since, I mean, like, a bit over 2 years now. But yeah. It's not that hard to be a sysadmin. When you already have, you know, experience with Linux. And programming. Oh, okay. Just here again. I mean, they also needed a programmer, so... It's like two flies with... two birds with one stone. They got someone good. At least I would say so. You need the commander's head. Well... Alright. Let me go cut it off then. Oh, it's Lickers. Haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing? Well, seeing how you're just as annoying as before, I would say you're doing splendid. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lickers. Galore. Oh, come on. Don't do that. Okay. Ah, come on. Off the PC, please. And off the GPU cables. Thank you. Can you? Come on. Piss off. Fat little ass. Fresh graduate in physical therapy school. And I'm more leaning towards it. Like physical therapy as in like... after like surgeries and such. That sounds cool. I don't see why you wouldn't get like a job in that field. Like essentially everything with medical I think is extremely safe currently. Especially like caretakers. Sure, you have to compete with like a bajillion immigrants that will do the job for a fraction of the price right now. Let me tell you one thing. Sometimes it's good when old people are racist. Because when they tell you, hey, I do not want some random Indian that can barely talk my language taking care of me. And I'm willing to spend like 3 times the amount of money. And you got a job. If you're into taking care of old people. Let me out, let me out. Dude. Maybe instead of crawling on your knees, just kinda stand up and walk out. Can I? No. The real search is train the body to move properly better than before. I mean, yeah, that's what I mean, kind of like after. Oh, okay, so it's just like in general, more like a fitness thing. Oh, these guys are not violent, but they are. There we go. Come on. Speaking of taking care of old people, my grandma's cat died like a while back. And she was like, you know, I don't want a cat. Oh, I activated the lasers. Cool. Very cool. It's like a James Bond or whatnot. So she was like, you know, I don't want a new cat. I'm too old for that. Now my uncle. Today she called me after work. By chance. And she like told me, oh yeah, today my uncle brought her a new kitten. Which, you know, it's for the better. She's, you know, she's old and a bit lonely. But sometimes, you know, it's really funny. You have to kind of force old people to their luck sometimes. So if they're lonely, you need to just bring them a kitten. Like, I remember the previous cat she had was... Oh, it's a reviver. Not a fan of those guys. Previous cat she has was one of ours. In quotations. Like, at my dad's place. Like, way back. Like, that was... What? That cat was old. 16 years ago or so? Or longer? There was like this cat, this stray cat. Or not stray, it like belonged to somebody. But essentially what she did, she like went to a new place every so often. Like to a new person who fed her. Stayed there for like a long while until they start to full-time take care of her. Then banged some random stray. Got pregnant and fucked off to the next person. So everybody in the apartment block there basically took care of that cat at least once. And had one litter of cats. And one of these kittens went to my grandma, funny enough. I mean, that cat was really a survivor. You know, when some people talking about, what was it? Protecting the white race. That's what they should do, instead of complaining online. Just bang until you can't anymore. Oh, okay, not physio as in physical therapy. Like physio, because it's like written there for like electropress, ultrasound, lasers, and much more. Like, is that like actual like scientific? Like, I could see like electrical pads and lasers, but ultrasound? seems like the kind of shit that some of these weird charlatan, like Chinese medicine people would use, doctors would use. Like that shit, that's like something no matter how you exactly feel about it, I feel like it's like covered by insurance. Which I think is really strange that they do that. Oh, come on. A million enemies spawn, what the fuck? Wait, is there like a newer save? The quick one was at 23:43. No, that was the newest one. Shit. Okay, that was kind of dumb. We'll talk about that in a second when there are like lickers around. So yeah, my dad had like a problem with his wrist for like a long time because he had like an injury there. It never got better, and for whatever reason, insurance covers like Chinese medicine, like the acupuncture and like the weird thing where they put some suction bells on random spots on your body and whatnot, and say, oh yeah, this heals you. Trust us. It's like funny, they were not willing to pay for... They were very much not willing to pay for generally him having, you know, not being able to work as much with this wrist. But they were exceedingly willing to pay for Chinese medicine. I have no idea why. To me, it seems like a complete scam. Yeah, I was like, there were enemies here, right? And I watched like the Jontron video where he like looked at like weird healing guys. And I feel like also like it might be that these people are also kind of covered by insurances. Which just makes me think, what is wrong with insurances? They will not pay for the actual problem, but they will gladly... Pseudoscience is the term I was looking for. They will gladly support pseudoscience. Alright, these guys had like a shield, I forgot. So let's quickly clean up the corpses here. There we go. There we go. All cleaned up. One important thing about ultrasound and lasers is never to be used on kids. It fucks up their growth plates and them a ripped off version dwarf. Ugh. Well, that's kinda... I mean, at least they know that and actually enforce it. And medicine is like known to not care too much about kids, usually. Case in point, thalidomide. Are you pregnant? Why not take this one drug that deforms your child? Nah, it doesn't deform your child, trust us. Wink. Yeah. But I think it's cool. Like, imagine you're like the laser guy. What's your job? I use lasers on people to heal them. Get off the PC, please. Somebody needs to use a laser on my cat to heal her from wanting to climb on my PC, right? You have something to say for yourself? Yeah, I thought as much. Down you go. Ah, come on. I mean, this guy basically does laser therapy, doesn't he? And this guy gives the happy ending. Like, this seems like such a strange concept to me, the idea of a happy... I mean, it's strange. Hello. Like, the idea of a happy ending, like a massage. Because whenever I see, like, Asian masseuses, like, like, advertised and whatnot, it's always these like, old grannies. I'm like, do you really want to go in there? Just so you can get whacked off by some old, I would say old gook, but that is a slur, I forgot. Like some old Asian lady. Like, I think the expectation, of course, is that it's gonna be some young chick or whatnot, but have you, like, ever seen, like, a pamphlet and whatnot? Or any advertisement for these places? Like, you're lucky if she's below 60. Below 50, maybe. Like, what the fuck, dude? And it just seems like a very weird thing in general, you know? Like, why not directly go to a prostitute at this point? It's cheaper and you get more for your money, usually. Like, imagine going to your dentist so that you can get getting your tooth pulled to get laughing gas. Like, go to a drug dealer. There are, like, cheaper ways to get high than getting your teeth ripped out by a dentist. Have you ever been to a dentist? They charge you out of the nose. But you know what's worse than dentists? It's the vet. I go to the vet. Let me get this on PC again. For like a little checkup, and they gave me a bill at the end of it of like almost $200. I'm like, holy shit, dude, really? But you know, when they like apply a vaccine to my cats, just like a 5-second jab into the skin, that costs like $300. Like, come on, dude. Sorry. Wait, the red ones are hotter than the blue ones? I always thought it's red, blue, and then green. Like when you buy like these super powerful lasers that are way out of spec. That like get you blind immediately. But you know, I'm not an expert. So maybe I shouldn't really talk about that. Wants me to go over there. Let me out, let me out. Okay, it wants me to go in there, but I feel like that's not the right way to go. When I remember, I had like a buddy who had like one of these like handheld lasers. Like these like pen lights, basically. But with like an extremely powerful laser. And of course nothing to do with actually healing people. More like killing people. In this, or like destroying the eyesight. But he lived like... when I grew up, I lived like in a valley. Kind of like place. And our place was like on one side of the valley, like up a hill. And my buddy's place was on the opposite side. And I remember at one point he was like, okay, like, don't directly look outside of the window, but like, look at your room and whatnot. And he used his fucking laser, and my entire room was illuminated by like a green light. It was actually insane. Like, that thing went from one side of the village all the way to the other side. What the fuck? Am I missing something? I am missing something. Okay. Friendly fire. Oh, come on. What the fuck? Hello? Why can I not get out there? That's dumb. I wasn't able to go out there for some reason. Their version of green, but I haven't saw them. Close thing I remember is in some hotels with an inner pool, giving a laser therapy. They give you that shit at hotels? Man, that's kind of wild. Oh, come on. I'm gonna go with the Hyper Blaster. Is this thing alive? It is. Oh, there's a liquor there. It's not. But yeah, at a hotel? Really? I'd like one room and one laser treatment, please. Do you want to include a colonoscopy with that, sir? Yeah, you know, might as well. I might as well take one. One to go, please. Could you also do a check for prostate cancer while you're at it? Sure, we'll just add that to your room bill. Like, have you ever like looked at the prices for like the mini bar in a hotel? Like, imagine the prices for medical services. My vet bill of like $200 for a checkup is gonna be nothing comparison. Oh, fuck off. Really? Let me out. Oh, please send a vet. My animal looks sick. Looks at the animal. Everything's alright. I'll leave the bill with the front desk. The next day I get the bill, or when I check out. One vet visit. $2 grand. For the vet to say, okay, everything's good. Well, that was an explosive entrance. I turned up and I put the light on my lower back. I heard the thing in my head because of the nervous system in the central spine. Ooh. I mean, that's the kind of stuff I wouldn't trust, personally. Like, if I can... When I hear, like, tingling in my head from like, a laser on, like, my spine or whatnot, I would freak out. Like, I sometimes hear... I didn't have... It's been a while since I had it, but I used to sometimes hear like my spine crack in a very weird, like, or like pop in a very weird way when I was walking. With like every step, it was like... which was very strange, mind you. And that already freaked me out, like, if you shoot like a laser at my back. And I start to hear shit. Dude. Get me out of here. I mean, that reminds me of the satellite man. I'm not gay, not never. Tony something was his name. That's one heck of a YouTube channel. Like, I love these weirdos that are just whacked out of their mind. Which is usually just like a combination of mental illness and drugs. In that case, it was meth. Which is the best drugs for any schizophrenic. It's just a wonderful, you know, little combination. Yeah, really. There's something special about the internet allowing people like that to exist and to share their infinite wisdom on why they think they get attacked by satellite men. It's truly a special world we live in. Thankfully. But you know, the fun police always has to crack down on it. Oh, come on. Like with all the recent like identification stuff outside. On the internet, and like on YouTube as well, like ID checks and whatnot, I can see crackheads absolutely failing at that. Be like, you know, I'm not gonna bother with it. And we lose so much. Yeah, really, Karens can... I can really take a fat one. Hell yeah. I got that mega health. Like, wasn't a collective shout, like just like a bunch of Karens, like 12 or so, that got fucking Steam banned from like Visa and MasterCard. Like absolutely wild shit. Does this thing hurt me? Oh no, it blows me up. And not in a bad way, I mean. It has been a strange month, though. With, like, the weirdos of the internet. There's, like, one dude. King Cobra JFS. He died. I was actually kinda gut-wrenching when I saw his... the video his dad uploaded. Talking about it. And there was this other dude, he, like, uploaded his suicide, and that was... That's something else. You know, I can watch somebody being beheaded by a cartel, and it's kinda, you know, whatever. But somebody taking their own life is always... Especially in like a slow way is always kinda... It hits different. Like, it really does. It's more... visceral. Huh. Oh, this thing is turned off. That's why. Oh, come on. Should you have to come out of the wall? Like, imagine you sit here the entire day with the wall closed and you think to yourself, oh, any second now, some dude is gonna pop out around the corner and I can shoot him. Any second now. Fucking 2 weeks later, you're just half starving, and then finally the door opens, you're like, Oh, hello, let me shoot. But you get shot. Come on, be a little bit more proactive. She belongs to the streets. Well, if she ain't already in the sheets, she's sure to be on the streets. What do you mean dark web? That's like, you know, you say that, but that's the shit that's on the clear web. Like, this is on websites that are like behind Cloudflare and whatnot, like monetized sometimes even. Like there's a whole website called Watch People Die, which is like a spin-off from Reddit, because they shut that subreddit down. It's like one of the most popular forums. But I don't visit, I usually only notice stuff like this from like a sideline. You don't have to go to the dark web to see some of the most fucked up shit imaginable. Funny enough. Yeah, honestly, like from being on the internet and like being on the internet for like a good chunk of my life, the amount of shit I've seen and the places I've seen them on, I can tell you some of the worst places are actually like a Reddit, Facebook, and Twitter. And, you know, Discord, of course. That's usually where the most rampant shit of anything is going on. Like, it's not the usual contenders that people always say are bad places. It's actually the ones that people think are the nice ones. Provided you think a Reddit is a nice place. Which, let's be honest here, is probably one of the biggest cesspits of the modern internet. Out of the way, block, please. So there were like two places to go. I could either go up there, or I could go down there. Let me check up here first. Oh, this just gets me here again. That's where I came from. Whoops. Yeah, dude, can I just do this? Thank you. Oh, come on. They're out of sync. What about this one? Okay, I see. I just need to catch this cycle. There we go. I mean, and YouTube as well, to some degree. Has also some weird shit on there. But nothing in comparison. I mean, no, actually. The whole fucking monkey torch shit was on YouTube, wasn't it? Or like at least part of it was on YouTube. Yeah, no. YouTube had also some fucked up shit on there, on its platform. Without being taken care of for the longest time. Like, the things I have like Discord in case I need to communicate with somebody, but I don't have like a server. Because I think I talked about this like a few streams ago. I had like a body with a server, and like by the time it hit like I had a body with his. I had a body and he had a server. That's the way I want to say it. And when it got like close to 100 members, the sheer amount of people that wanted to make like porn channels is absurd. Like, this is like a server about, you know, I don't know, about playing Quake together. Why is there a need for a porn channel? What the fuck is going on? Right? That's like the weirdest thing with Discord, is like, it's complete Gooner central. No matter what. Like, I've been in Right, I'm a programmer, right? So I'm sometimes in programming discords. I've been to fucking seemingly official, or at least officially promoted servers. And one of the first thing you see is just not safe for work channels where people post, you know, porn. It's like, why? I came here to look at, or like seek help for a programming problem. Or see, you know, changes in later updates or whatnot. Why is there porn here? I don't get Discord. Like, how does this exist? How does a platform like this exist? And not have like a one controversy after the other. Ah, there we go. It's one of these guys. Can I just kinda bounce it off to him like this? Ah, I flew to the other side. Like a coward. Is this guy just like weaker than his boss version? Or is it just as strong? But yeah, if I ever get like to the size where having a Discord server would make sense for like the community, I'm either gonna pay somebody to do it, to like run it, and specifically not include anything pornographic. Or I'll just say, you know, you have my... How should I say? I trust you to make one. An unofficial one, but as soon as something controversial goes on, I will distance myself from you. Like, entirely. Do not goon on main, basically. And the life is... And your life is gonna be nice. Oh, hell yeah. Adrenaline. I mean, the thing with Twitter is, I think it has gotten better since... And better is in very loose terms. Since Musk got the reign on that platform. But it's still a cesspit. Especially when it comes to bots. Like, I get, like... invited to these crypto chats. Like, just added to them because you can just add people. I cannot just say, you know, don't add me to group chats out of nowhere. Just get added to them for like these crypto scams. Every day, at least one, if not two. And like porn bots and whatnot, of course, as well. They are always there. Can't have a website without them. Like, I'm using Twitter very sparingly. Just sometimes reply to people. I think I have a fun idea. Something to say. But I don't browse it like very beyond that point. Like, that's like the people you follow and the For You page. I avoid the For You page entirely. I checked it out today just out of curiosity, and it already tried to give me like the weirdest tweets. Mostly like politically charged things, which, you know, it's better than some other stuff. But I have been shown very Gooner-centric tweets before as well. Even though I really never looked at that stuff on Twitter. So yeah. Weird websites. Oh hell yeah, that looks cool. I like this. Feels like that's like it's time for another boss, maybe. Destroy the black hole generator. come on. There you go. Explode into gore. Hydrate. Good point. Let's consume from the chalice. Oh, hell no. I was like in Aldi at some point. Why did there need to be a million of these guys? And I saw like this pack of 4 like blue chalices. So I was like, you know, I have to buy them. From now on, this is gonna be my main vessel to consume liquids from. Oh, there's a guy behind me. Don't sneak up like me, like that. Oh, of course, one made it through. Yeah, this is a precarious situation. But yeah, I still like the internet, you know, even if it's a cesspool more and more every day. Letting all normal people onto the internet was the biggest mistake, really. Fuck. This one, I guess. I got a text today, speaking of normal people, from my grandma. It was a message on her iPhone. First of all, like, when people ask me for tech support for iPhones, I just tell them, ask somebody who has an iPhone. I have like no idea about this shit anymore. Like the last iPhone I used was an iPhone 4. So, you know, my knowledge is like very limited there. She sent me like a screenshot, or like not even a screenshot, like a picture she took of somebody else's phone. It was like, what does this mean? It's just a text box saying your storage is full. I'm like, well, if it was my brother or my dad or whatnot, I would just reply with read. This guy just said, you know, just look at the picture again and like comprehend it, and then I like said like a second text, you know, you might need to delete some photos or some apps that you don't no longer need or whatnot. And you'll be a bit nice about it. But usually with people, if like my brother would send me something like that, I would just say, read. You can read, right? Like, calm the fuck on. And I say this because I have gotten tech support requests from people that were younger than me, where I'm like, you clearly should understand this more than me at this point. Especially, you know, for devices that I don't use myself. Like, how can you be this dumb? It's like, actually. It's wild to me. How lazy people have become, as well. The old and new internet. I mean, the old internet was fun and colorful, and the new internet is corporate and disgusting and bland. Like, one of my best examples is like, look at the website for Heaven's Gate as an example. Look at Link's Cars. Look at Zombocom. These are like fun websites. Like look at Newgrounds. They have persevered very well. And then look at something like Twitter and Facebook. The design language alone is just so different. One is like, hey, you're here to have fun, and this is like a fun website. And imagine, like, back in the day, game websites were extremely fun to look at as well. Like, they had like super cool designs. They had a little bit of flash going on. They had like the characters in like the background, maybe they had like, they were just cool. They looked like the in-game menu, but as a website and whatnot. But today it's just like, yeah, It's colorless. It's a drab, as you could say. I mean, the same goes for like. There's actually. Let me see if I can find this. Like there's an image, and it incorporates everything that's wrong with modern design language. Let me see if I can find it really quick. I should have it on my hard drive somewhere. And with somewhere, I mean in this very folder here that I'm looking at. Just need to skim through everything a little bit. I saw your text. I'm gonna read it in a second. Oh, come on. I should, sort this folder so I can find stuff a little bit more easier. Come on, where is it? Yaku. Where have you put this weird shit? I can just Google it as well. There we go. So there, here's everything wrong with like modern design language. This is Demon's Souls. The left is the original one for the PS3 and the right is the remake. It's like fun, interesting shapes, cool colors, it looks fantastic. And the right is just simplistic. Just kind of, it looks like a fucking trainee made it. It's just soul versus soulless. And that's the way I would describe old versus new internet as well. And in general, modern design languages. $22,000 screenshots. Holy shit, dude. I usually just kind of like move them to my PC. All the pictures like every couple of months. And then I have to don't have to deal with it anymore. But I do have a phone with expandable storage as well, so technically I do have like half a terabyte of storage. But I usually delete most of my images as I just said. Oh, come on. I'm running a bit out of ammunition for the cool guns. That didn't work out. Not just less bold, but just overall they are afraid, it seems like. Like, I worked together with designers at one of my previous jobs, and I've seen some of the points they make, and they make sense. Like, don't overclutter stuff and whatnot, Less can be better, and I agree with that, especially seeing some stuff. But some people, they just kind of like, I don't know. It's almost like they don't want to offend anybody with anything. Or they don't want to have fun in general. It needs to be as simple as possible, and if it isn't, well then it's not worth it. You cannot all sit up. I could move because my cat sat on the keyboard. Holy shit, buddy. He really sniped me. Let me actually remove my browser so I can see the streams again. I think I need to use my adrenaline. Yeah. Huh? What the fuck did... He came from here. Oh, come on. This guy, he's not nice. Fuck it. Let's do it this way then. Like, I really miss old UI design, especially for video games. Like Kingdom Hearts, like these very cool and elaborate health bars. I mean, even just look at fucking one of the most recent examples I can give. Once again, it kind of like fucked me over a bit too much there. Actually, let's use the power shield. One of the recent examples I give is fucking Oblivion. The remake. Like, compare the original Oblivion menu, like the UI and everything, to the remake. It's so garbage. It's soulless. Like, it's the exact problem I've been talking about. They just kind of... They don't want... Like, it's a video game. You're supposed to have fun. Why don't you have fun making something fun? Like, what's going on here? Need to quickly focus on these guys. There we go. One is done. Ah, both of them. Yeah, that's really how it should be. But I feel like, just from like a design perspective alone, you should have like an identity, right? Like, spin it how you want it. You can hate it or love it. But Kingdom Hearts' UI for health and mana and whatnot is iconic. Like, when somebody makes a meme using this exact like style, everybody knows where it's from. If you show me like the modern Dark Souls UI, yeah, I can tell you maybe it's like from a video game. Like, actually, using a solid colored bar for health and whatnot is just one of the most soulless things I've ever seen in my life. I mean, look at this Quake UI here. It's simplistic, yes, but it still has a certain charm to it. It uses specific icons. Oh, fuck. That was dumb. It has like a very cool font that looks cool. If they would remake this game, it would be just a white color. And like no icons whatsoever, maybe very simplistic icons. Okay. Like, I'm of the belief that there actually should be a sort of like cascading effect, right? Where people actually grew up with like cool UI designs and cool video games, and they should have learned from that and made, and then, you know, entered the industry and actually made even better UI and even better video games, but that just didn't happen. For some reason. It really didn't. Instead, they made some of the worst designs to be ever created by mankind. There would be some health there if I need it, but I think that's the exit anyways. Retrieve the airstrike marker. Come on. Oh, there's actually like a guy there with a gun. Don't do that. I think I got him. Yeah, I did. It's a fish. I think I could... I can't jump down there. Like, I don't see why I couldn't. And like a million enemies. There we go. Let me go jump. Ah, I can actually maybe blow this up. Oh, come on, this looks like it's just ready to be blown up. Can't tell me it isn't. Super shotgun. You will leave me alone. Do have enough health. I don't fully hate swimming, but I'm also not the biggest fan of it. Feels a bit slow. Okay, let's see what kind of adventures await me underwater here. Fish first of all. I cannot grab any of that because I'm already full of health. Come on, give me like an ammo pack. That's what I would want. How many fish are there? A comic idea I had in mind. Isn't that just... what was it called? There was like a manga and anime that was kind of like this. Beast something. Oh. Let me... Fuck, what was the name again? It's a bit weird to type right now. So my cat kind of blocks my arm. Beast Stars. I think it was called. Or the Bee Stars. In the civilized society of anthropomorphic animals, an uneasy tension exists between carnivores and herbivores. That's like exactly what you're describing, isn't it? Or like, not exactly, but very close. Maybe I'm misunderstanding something. Okay, there's like a pipe here. I can swim through. Okay. Some shotgun shells, I guess. Where's the good? Where's the Omega? Or should I say like the Omega BFG? Secret weapon. That nobody has known before I played this game. Brother. Oh, you mean... Oh, okay. Oh, racing groups, as in racer. Okay, yes, I meant like racial groups. Okay, I misread what you meant.
Computer updated.
It's basically like Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Sort of with a different, like, instead of cars, it's like animals. But yeah, you are right that Beastars is probably a furry thing. That and women for some odd reason. I like the two groups I've seen very into that show. Come on. I mean, these groups do not go well together. You probably know what they say about white girls. Good old Rusty Cage song. That was a bit of a slow airstrike.
Computer updated.
It wants me to go there, but maybe I can grab some ammo here. Maybe a secret. Oh, bandolier and silencer. What was that sound? Hello. So here's an example for the Frog Team, the Ford Puma, Nissan Juke, and Mini Cooper. I want to add hydraulics to make them jump. Also, like anthropomorphic cars, almost, kinda. Somebody destroyed the exit sign. That's not nice. Hello? Ah, there we go. Outer hangar. 1 kill missed. Ah, oh, fuck me. Holy shit, this entire level took me an hour. And that's excluding like saves and whatnot. I mean, this would be the last level, but if it's not like a boss fight. But like an actual like entire level, then I need to delay a little bit. It reminds me of something though. Just fucking. Ah, come on. They really thought, you know, let's like use a million enemies. I mean, maybe it doesn't remind me of anything, but I can like see where the idea is coming from to some degree. Like, as stupid as it sounds, it gives me a bit... Ah, okay, so like that. I see. So a little bit like... probably sounds very stupid, but a little bit like in Redline, where they modified their cars to be absolutely fucking wild. Like huge guns and shit. That's like the closest I could describe it as. That was also such a good movie. Okay, that was like there's like a button there. And here. I still have invincibility. So before so I think I'm gonna use the one I have, and then like... A secret door has opened. A secret door has opened. Oh, there it is, I think. Let's see. What do you mean this door is opened elsewhere? Isn't this Lost Secret Doors? Guess not. Ah, and there's the secret. Hell yeah. Perfect. Okay, pretty much. I mean, if you have the artistic skill, then you should go for it. Comics seem to be in quite the demand, from what I've seen. Thing. Yeah, buddy, listen. I am invincible right now. Am I stuck here? I think pretty much. That didn't work out the way I planned it to. The dragons should spit fire. I mean, wouldn't that be at least a little bit OP? Or you could like balance it out with like titanium alloy or something like that. That's heat resistant. But I thought, from what I've read earlier, I thought you were keeping it a bit on the down low more. Like, you know, more. Oh, fucking. Like a real animals. Go down. Okay, that didn't work out the way I planned it to. Let's give it another try. Just need to fire all of my ammunition before I get ambushed. Ah, reviving your colleagues, I guess. I see. I see how you plan to do things here. That's not very nice. Guess what? I can be just as diabolical. Okay, from up there, they're coming. There you're coming. Somebody's been shooting from down there. This bozo. Come on, guys. Chill out. Oh, I found a secret. Very cool. I wonder if you can abuse the slow-mo somehow. It seems like very abusable. Or if you like slow down in the right moment, you like take no fall damage or something. I mean, I can use this further, since there's like a lot of ammo here. Just like that. Hello. You done raining down from the heavens? Not gonna lie, this sounds a little bit like farts. This is the official fart gun of Quake. Ah, that was armor. Do I still have a quad damage? I don't. That would have been very useful. Oh. This guy is approaching. He has no Riz. At least not enough Riz. Before the boss comes, I do want to have at least a little bit more ammo. Maybe I shouldn't use my... my good ammo on like these like little puny enemies. I say and immediately get ambushed by some fucking wackos. Come on. Oh, what's that? 2 million enemies at once? Please. I've dealt with worse. Let's go to this. I'm actually like starting to run out of ammo though. Okay, that's an elevator. Is that a secret? Huh. I knew this door was suspicious. Just didn't think that an enemy would pop out of it. You know, id Software does love to do that from time to time. Hell yeah. Adrenaline. That's good. Don't have come here yet. I guess this is actually a path you're meant to go. At least to some degree. Adrenaline. I mean, in that case. Come on. Cannot go below here, I can't. Okay, this level confused me, I think, a little bit. Don't do that. Go to sleep. I tried to make it impossible. Do some of the cars have logos and names from mythical creatures, other world creatures, and normal animals. Okay. I mean, here's the thing, right? I've seen like a lot of people who do comics, like do it through Kickstarter. And it seems to work out usually. Oh, what the fuck was that? Are you good? Are you alright? Did you get into the crack or something? Fucking jumped up on my shoulders from the floor. Not just on the table like usual, but actually like onto my shoulder. Absolute wild animal here. Unbelievable. There's some invulnerability here. So I will use that. I think that's a good spot to use it. It's like this guy with no ammo. You know, these are like the moments where actually having like a face cam would be great. But I don't want to dox myself. Or really use a face cam. Like if I wouldn't use my model, I would just not use anything at all, you know? But still, that's the kind of shit that face cams are made for. The cat absolutely having a freak out. It's deactivated somewhere else, okay. I feel like I went somewhere I shouldn't have been yet. Can I destroy this? Oh, there's quad damage up there. I do want that. Oh, okay, this is like the normal way. Yeah. Okay. There we go. Please, out of the way. I cannot... That's a bit of a waste. Okay. That worked out. Hell yeah. The idea for the comic was to do... Imagine a super or muscle cars version of a car for a car company in my country. It's a chimera I invented. I mean, oh, come on, wait a second. What the fuck? What do you mean you come out of the ground? Comes out of the ground, doesn't elaborate, kills you. I mean, I think it could be cool, but the thing is, car people, at least from what I know, are quite peculiar about cars. So depending on which crowd you want to appease to, you might need to be very careful. At least if you like get inspired by your real cars. Okay, red force field's deactivated. Where was the other force field? Yeah, the game is like really skimpy on ammo right now. Like, holy shit. Imagine this for the logger: the head of a wolf, the body of a snake, the wings of an eagle, horns of a ram, and the back pigments of a baby deer? I think that's a bit... I mean, body of a snake and back pigments of a baby deer, I think would just look like the back of a snake. Or am I missing something there? What the fuck, dude? Don't throw me down here. There we go. Ah, okay. Hello. I was here before. Very interesting. I mean, if you... Here's the thing, though. I mean, it's like one of the few uses where AI is actually kind of good, where you can just kind of like throw this in and say, generate me that, and see how well it works. Have you done that before? Not necessarily white. Like, I'm no snake expert. I mean, they are like... What's it called? Corn snakes? Or whatever, like the orange ones. They have like white backs. Remember correctly. Like, not all snakes are green as well. Yeah, as I said, you know, maybe like throw it into AI and just see if it actually works. Oh, come on, really? Huh. There's a dude there. Out of the way. Because I think it's a bit visually cluttered with the amount of animals you try to do. This doesn't reach. Oh, I do have quite a few rockets though, actually. Thanks in part to the other guys. Man, this is a bit of a dumb spot to be in. There we go. Like, hard to hit the enemies. Yeah. You think you can pull the floor out of... from under me? Think again. Think again. Thanks for all the loot. Is this where I went? Am I... No, this is correct. I thought for a second I was lost. And not like the series, but like actually Lost. I've never watched Lost though, so I don't actually know. I always just heard it's bad, so I never bothered.
Computer updated.
Oh, hell yeah. That's a good secret area. Bunch of stuff I need. Like, it almost feels like I'm like ready for a boss now. Like, please, come on. Like, don't stretch it further than it needs to go. Watch this thing. Why did they put that there? Who thought yet that was a good idea? How do I get that? I mean, I know how I could get it. Not like this. There we go. I mean, if a boss is coming up and I do... And it's not like a puzzle boss like in the first Quake. Then having some quad damage, not the worst thing in the world. Did that guy just trip? Oh. Man, the game pulls like none of the brakes. Please don't stretch yourself right now. I found a secret, but where is the secret? Like what did it do? I guess I will never know. There we go. Is this the secret? Maybe. I mean, they seemed kind of strange. The position. Doesn't seem like the game wants me to go up here, though. And that's, of course, I was like, okay, this transition. Oops. They're really all stretching this last level, though. I have to say. Hello. Of course. I feel like I might be doing the game in a very dumb order, though. Where I then have to like backtrack and figure out where the missing button is. Come on. Don't be like that. Oh, of course. They put one of these guys right behind me. How else would it be? There we go. Thanks for the rockets. At least he gives you, you know, some of the good stuff.
Computer updated.
Hell yeah. What do you mean? That's temporary? Why would you make this wall temporary? Some health, please. Ah, okay, this is just this. Okay. That was a bit mean. Also, I lost health there for whatever reason. Oh. I mean, I shouldn't use this gun actually, because I can use my armor for that. Like, the NG gives me armor, I mean. There we go. Okay, nice. Oh, come on. I feel like I'm so close to the ending. If I saw it correctly, this is the last level.
We have a disable and destroy order on communication link.
Yeah. Maybe I should have used something more like this.
Disable and destroy order on communication link.
I just feel like the game is, oh, not very nice right now. At least this guy up there doesn't see me. At least for now. Guess as long as I don't hit him, he doesn't really give a shit about me. Hell yeah. He was crushed by the door. Oh, hell yeah. Ammo pack. Disk inserted. New program accepted.
Data center computer updated.
Come on, thank you. Oh.
Deactivated.
Okay. Okay, like being here just feels wrong right now. What do you mean? Why are there enemies here now? I didn't do anything. Come on. Oh, some ultra health and everything. Oh, this is nice. Not exactly sure what this is supposed to do. Oh, and now this door is open.
We have a disable and destroy order on communication link.
Let me just follow the arrows. And not even bother with trying to explore too much. Even though it could be fun. I mean, around this door is the other guy with the rockets. Which I don't like to fight a guy. Doesn't have a level up system, only the skill of the players tested. Yeah. That's like fun, that's so fun about it. I mean, of course I'm playing on hard mode. As God intended. Like I think both has like its ups and downs, you know. Like I do like a good old JRPG where you can just kind of boss your way through by leveling, by grinding eternally. But I also very much do enjoy games that are just all about skills. Of course, I do a lot of safe scumming here as well, mind you. But that's more like a time thing for me. Like I used to have like this belief that when I played games like this, that I did all the levels in one go without dying, and if I died, I would start the level from the beginning again. But Quake 2's levels are just so fucking enormous. And like split into just smaller stages, which makes that almost impossible. So I'm glad I decided not to do that. She's quite a trooper. How she took those grenades to the face and just kind of stood up again. That's the exit? Huh. No like boss fight? Or is that coming now? I mean, this gives me boss vibes now. That's a strange laugh. Okay, I think it's boss time. There's only one way to defeat a boss like that. By absolutely scumming the shit out of him. Or not. What do you mean you're still alive? What's wrong with her? She's a 10, but she survives a rocket to the face. Come on. Sick of your games. Sick and tired of them. Fight me already. You coward. Oh, it gives me a quad damage here. I mean, I already have one, so... What do you mean you take it away immediately? Thankfully I do still have it. Wait. Maybe the other side also has some stuff for me. Yeah, of course it does. Okay, I think this is it, come on. Final boss of the game. Of course there are still expansion packs and whatnot, but... those are more for another day. Okay, let's... I mean, I'm invincible and I have quad damage. Like, come on, dude. Don't kid yourself. And done so. I mean, I probably could have just used... Ah, not done so. Now it's done so. Locate an open escape pod. Maybe not here. I like the default keybind for jumping also on right mouse click. Since you know, don't have like any extra things anyways. Like aiming. It's kind of nice. Is that where the escape pod is? Oh, hell yeah! Hey, come back, John Carmack. Force not available? Why? Oh, come back, John Carmack. He's like he's the GOAT. Like he's really the one and only guy you really need to know. Hell yeah. That was a nice little developer room. Okay, don't be so full of yourself, buddy. This guy does enjoy the ladies. So I guess it's like a secret. And not meant to be taken seriously. What the fuck is this? Okay. What a nice little room to end the game with. Yeah, the game wants me to go to the escape pod. So I guess it's down there somewhere. Ah, there it is. There we go. I think that is it. Oh, hell yeah. Cool, cutscene is playing now. But yeah, that I think was Quake 2. I would be surprised if there's a more. Man, that's some amazing CGI. It's only 20 past 1 AM and I've work tomorrow. I mean, good job, Yaku. But yeah, I didn't hate it necessarily. There were like quirks about it where I have to say, okay, It's not my favorite Quake. Right? It's hard to, from like a just story and overall flow perspective, it's hard to beat Quake 1 in my opinion. And I don't think Quake 4 is gonna change that fact. From what I've seen, Quake 4 is not gonna change that fact at all. That be like, I mean, Quake 3 is still for me the best. It's fucking amazing. I really want to at some point maybe do a community Quake 3 like tournament or whatnot, or just playing with people. That could be really fun. But yeah, Quake 2, that was Quake 2. However, I am not done with it, but I will take a little break from it, if that makes sense. What I mean by that is I finished out the main campaign, and there's like, oh yeah, escape, go back. When you look at the single player, there's now Call of the Machine, there's The Reckoning, there's Ground Zero, and Quake 64. So, just so you know, if I go on to, I mean, it's not the best indicator, but it's still an indicator nonetheless. If you go on how long to beat, if the site wants to load, I'm gonna go for my phone. In that case. Yeah, that worked better. So Quake 2 is, they say, is about 7 to 9 hours. Then there's like a mission pack called The Solution of Eternity, but I don't think that's here. Then there's like Call of the Machine. Which is 4 to 6 hours, so it's a little shorter, but still very, very long. The Reckoning. I always thought Quake 2 was called Quake 2 The Reckoning, but I think that's just a subtitle they gave later on. It's also like 4 to 5 hours. Then there's Ground Zero, which is also 5 to 6 hours. And there's Quake 64, or Quake 2 64, which in and of itself is 2 to 3 hours. So I would say all of this together is like 2 more entire games almost in content. So I will do them like split up, right? So what I will say is, next game is tomorrow with Lord of the Rings, the Third Age, basically Final Fantasy X, Lord of the Rings edition. That's gonna be very fun. I'm looking forward to that. And then next week Silksong drops, so I will drop everything and play that. And I think after Silksong is done, I will probably do Quake 2 again and Lord of the Rings, and then play these two in tandem. And then I will, move on and whatnot. So yeah. Next is Call of the Machine. I would probably say it's like in 2 or 3 weeks I will start that. And anyways, other than that, I will see you tomorrow, or to be precise, today, in like what's that, 19 hours? Yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching today, and I will hopefully see you next time. And other than that, have a good morning, a good evening, or a good afternoon, wherever you are. Goodbye, and ciao.